Welcome to Cruise Ports on a Budget, where I'll show you some of the things you can do in various cruise ports without spending a fortune. Welcome to Gran Canaria and the port of Las Palmas. There's a shore excursion from the ship today called Maspalomas on your own, and we're going to do that, except we're going to go by local bus, see if we can save ourselves some money. Bus is at 9:15. It's a Sunday today. It's just a short walk from the ship to the bus station, so we'll head there now. Once you get out of the port complex itself through the security gates, the bus station is only a few hundred metres just over there where those sort of sail things are. And the bus station here is underground. There's a lift down into the bus station, or you can walk around the other side and take the escalators down. There's a ticket office at the bus station where I believe you can pay by card. The tickets are not that cheap here. I think it's about €6 plus each way. This being Sunday, the ticket office is closed, so we have to pay on the bus. Make sure you've got plenty of euros. If you haven't, there's a cash machine probably about 200-300 metres north of here, so it's not that much of a disaster. Some good news is that they actually take credit cards on the bus, so you don't need to wander off and get any euros anywhere. Not cheap in Gran Canaria, €6.80 for a single journey, whereas some of the other places have been €1.40 or something. We've arrived in Maspalomas. Most of the information on the internet says it's an hour's journey, but it's taken an hour and a half, mostly due to the stops all around the resorts when you get to Maspalomas. Now we go exploring, see what we can find. Of course, the main attraction of Maspalomas is the beach and the famous sand dunes. We're heading towards the sand dunes now. The dunes are in places quite steep, in fact much steeper than it looks on the video. After that interesting trek across the dunes, we're now heading up towards the Botanical Gardens. On the way we passed this large nature reserve where we spotted a number of herons. It would be an ideal place for keen bird photographers. Well, it's about a mile and a half pleasant stroll from the seafront to the Botanical Gardens just behind me. Although it seems a lot longer when the temperature is about 28 degrees it is now, and this is only March. Made a big mistake with this one because it's Sunday today and the Botanical Gardens are open every day except Sunday. There's bus stops all along the route, so you could possibly take a bus here, although we haven't seen a bus pass so far. Been plenty of taxis. Since we can't go around the Botanical Gardens, we'll find the bus stop now and head back to Las Palmas. The walk up from the Botanical Gardens to the bus stop was actually quite steep, but it did give us some splendid views over Maspalomas. If you do take the trip to Maspalomas, I'd advise keeping an eye on the return time of the buses. Although the advertised trip is an hour, it took an hour and a half on the bus, and our bus on the way back would arrive 23 minutes late. So I'd allow at least 2.5 hours to get back to the ship. Our onboard time today was 6:30, so we could have left about 4 o'clock, but we actually left a bit earlier than that. I hope that's useful for possibility of a day trip from Gran Canaria. There's obviously a lot more you can do in Gran Canaria, but that's just one suggestion. If you want to wander around the town, the town's about 3 miles from the cruise port, and you can get the same bus that we got into the town. As I've said, there are many things you can do in Gran Canaria, but our trip to Maspalomas mimicked one of the shore excursions available. If we'd taken the shore excursion, it would have cost us £90 for the two of us, but by using the local buses, even though they aren't that cheap, we managed to do the same trip for just over €25. Be sure to check out some of my other videos for details of what you might be able to do in various cruise ports without spending a fortune.